The #1 requested feature for the reversal predator is finally here. We've added limit order entries as well as a new tick trailing method. There's a couple different options on how we can configure these, so let's go over them. Alright, so first let's load up the predator, and we're going to go down to the order selector, and we're going to find more options than we had before. First up is your enable market, and this is just going to set market orders exactly how it was before. So if you don't want anything changed, just select this option. Next is your enable limit current, and this is going to set a limit order entry based on the most current price. And I'm going to show examples on all of these, so no need to memorize these right now. But the next one is the limit reversal, and this one is going to set a limit order based on the most recent reversal candle. So let's go through a few examples. First, we're going to select enable limit current, and you're going to find a couple new options here. First is your limit order offset. This is how much above or below the current price of where your limit is set you want your actual limit order to be set. So for example, if you're looking for some sort of retracement and you want your limit order to be under the most current price, you can select a negative offset. So for this example, let's do -4. Next is the cancel limit entry after X bars. And this is going to cancel your limit order after these many bars have passed. So for this example, if we select 5, after 5 bars have closed, it's going to cancel your order limit entry if it has not been filled. If you don't want your limit order to be canceled, we can just select a really high number, and it will pretty much keep your limit order entry there until you manually close it off. But for this example, we're going to do 5 just to see how it works. Next, I'm just going to change some of these to make it a little bit easier to see once the order is filled. And I'm going to select confirmation candles of 2. And this is just for a visual for the video. You do not have to do this part. It's just going to make it a little bit easier to see the difference between both limit order entries. So with that, let's hit apply. All right, from here, make sure we enable the strategy, and we're going to hit play. So let's speed this up a little bit. And here we are waiting for 2 confirmation candles. So once this 1, 2, and this one closes, there it is. So let's analyze what happened. We set a confirmation candle of 2. So we got a reversal. Then we had 1 confirmation candle, 2 confirmation candles. When this one closed, the price was at 4354.5. And that's where it's going to set our order. Now, we had a negative offset of 4 ticks. So now it's going to set our limit order at -4 ticks from that current price. So 4 ticks is 1, 2, 3, 4. So now our limit order is set at 4353.5. So now let's hit play again and see if we either get filled or the order goes out without us and we get canceled. So we are waiting for 5 candles to close. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once this one closes, it should cancel our order.
Order canceled.
Okay, and once this candle, the 5th candle closed, it automatically cancels our limit order and it starts looking for our new entry. So that's how the order limit entries work, where it actually cancels our order because it never got filled. But just for fun, let's show how it looks when it does get filled. So let's speed this up. And once our limit order is set, you can also move this around to any price that you want. It doesn't have to stay exactly where it got set. So let's move this above, and that will automatically fill us in.
Order filled.
And because we selected the candle stop, our stop is set at the bottom of that little pivot with the 2R distance. So that's how the current limit works. Let's go back into our parameters.
Order filled.
And let's switch this to the enable limit reversal. For this one, we are going to set an offset of 0. We are not going to cancel our limit order, and we are going to keep the same confirmation candle. So let's hit apply, and I'm just going to go back in time. Okay, let's enable the strategy, and we're going to hit play and see where it ends up this time. So here, a reversal, 1, 2, okay. So when you select the reversal limit order, it's going to automatically set it at either the high for the bullish, or if you're going short, it will set it at the low of the reversal. And it's going to set it at the most recent reversal candle. So here, because we have offset of 0, sets it right at the high. And let's speed this up. Let's let quite a few candles pass. It's also going to store these same values. So in the event that you get filled at a much later time, it's going to store that same value at the time of your entry. So it doesn't matter if you get filled 20 candles down the road, it's going to store that same value of when your order got submitted. Now let's hit play again. And you can close your order with the button.
Order canceled.
And let's say you want to enter a quick long with a limit order set. Once you select it, it's still going to store the most recent reversal. And now, how do you cancel your limit order once it is set, but you no longer want it on the chart? I'm going to advise against using this X button. It could cause some sync issues. If you want to cancel the limit order, you can just simply go to your TradeSaber panel.
Order canceled.
And use the button to cancel it out. So that's pretty much how the limit orders work. It's fairly straightforward. It's either based on the current price at the time the order is set, or from the most recent reversal candle. Alright guys, now this next one was another highly requested feature, and it's going to be for your trail stop selector. We have added a new tick trail option. And what this does is it's just going to trail your stop up by however many ticks you have set for it. So let's go through an example. Your first option is your offset trail. You don't really need to set anything for this one because you're already setting a tick trail amount. So let's leave that at 0. Next is your frequency, and this is how much the price has to move in your direction for the stop to get triggered and move up. So for example, let's set this at 8 ticks. This means every 8 ticks that the price moves in your direction, it's going to move your stop up after that 8 ticks has been hit. So we'll go through an example so it makes a little more sense. Next is your trail size, and this is how far away your stop is going to be from the most current price once it hits the frequency. So I'm going to set this for 10 ticks. And just for an example, once it reaches a new set of 8 ticks, it's going to set your stop at 10 ticks below that price. So here, let's set this at 1 tick. This is just when it gets triggered. So once the price moves 1 tick in our direction, it's going to trigger our trail stop. Let's hit apply. Okay, and we're just gonna hit play here. Okay, let's
Order
get triggered
filled.
in. So it hit our initial target of 1 tick, so it's going to set our stop 10 ticks below that most current price. And now we are waiting for another 8 ticks to be hit, and then it's going to move our stop 10 ticks below that price. So let's speed this up. There we go, our 8 tick target got hit, so now it moves it 10 ticks below that price. Now we are waiting for another 10 ticks. There we go. It hit it again, so it moved our stop up again.
Order
And
canceled.
now we get stopped out. So it may be a little confusing at first, but it's just how often or how far away you want your target to be set at. And when this target is hit, it's just how far away you want your stop to be from that target price. So if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment down below or message me on the Discord. I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. I'll be sending out an email with all the new updates and the bug fixes, everything we've done for this month. So if you're already a Predator member, you should be getting an email right now. If you want to try out the Reversal Predator, there's a 7-day free trial, and that's available on the Discord. All you have to do is go to the Reversal Predator room and just download the new file. It's going to automatically start as soon as you import it. You don't need any credit card info. You don't need any other sign-up forms, anything like that. Just try it out completely risk-free. But that's it for this one, guys. Take care. Enjoy.